Hello everybody, this is day 52 of me coding every single day until I become a software engineer. Today I'm going to be working on the Pokédex CLI project from boot.dev. I'm almost done with this, I only have a couple more steps left, but I'm not going to do too much in this video because it's already 11 o'clock where I am. I'm quite tired today, but this has been a long day. Yeah, let's get this. Thank you guys for the support. I keep on grinding. The grind is real. The grind is definitely real. Okay. Time to catch Pokemon. Oh, let me show you guys how the program actually works right now. So this is how the program works. We're basically just using this API. I think it's called the Poke API. It's Poke API. And right now we're just calling for locations, so you can list the amount of locations that you want to have. So if I just run it, I can say map, and this will list multiple locations out for me, as you can see right here. Actually, let me clear the terminal. It's a pretty basic project, but it's teaching me a lot about Go and HTTP, even though I kind of already knew this stuff. And not Go, but HTTP I definitely knew. And using APIs, I also knew to use APIs, but just not in Go. But yeah, you can map, you can list locations. There's a cache that works, so you press map B and you've already made the request, and it's stored in the cache. The cache is used and response comes out quickly. There's help functionality, it shows how to use it. And now you can also explore different areas, so you can look at all the Pokemon in a certain area. For example, the Eterna City area, which I don't know what that is because I don't watch Pokemon. Psyduck, Golduck, Magikarp, Gyarados, all this stuff. And if I take explore Eterna City area again, it would be cached, hopefully. There we go. So the cache is used. I'm going to remove the cache used later, but just know the cache is used. But yeah, pretty simple project, but it's been pretty fun so far. Definitely learning a thing or two. I always learn a little bit of something, but anyways, enough yapping. Add a cache command. Next name of Pokemon as an argument. How long we change? By the way, guys, being a mod, AI music is different. Yeah. Pokédex catch Pikachu during Pokeball Pikachu catch. Straight up throwing a Pokeball before determining if the Pokemon was caught or not. This Pokemon endpoint to get information about a Pokemon by name. And the user. Chance to catch Pokemon use the math rain package. Oh, the random chance of catch. The base experience is during the chance of catching it. Higher the base experience, harder to be catched. Once a Pokemon is caught, add to the user's Pokédex. Here's a map of string Pokemon. Test the catch manually. So it's a Pokemon endpoint. So this. representing half of the world of the Pokemon games. They can be caught using Pokeballs and trained by battling with other Pokemon. This will give us experience, its height, order, weight, all stuff that we don't need, but I guess we can test this endpoint out, see if it works. So it looks smaller. Curl. By the way, guys, if you happen to be watching this point, one thing I want to do here is I want the Pokédex to close after a certain amount of time if people have not put in input, so that doesn't run infinite loop on their computer and take up resources. If any of you guys happen to know how to do that, that'd be cool if you give me some advice. But so really, thing I was thinking about, curl the API. Let's use Gengar. Okay. That is a lot more stuff than I expected. What the hell? Oh. Jesus Christ, wait a minute. I was giving every single different version of Pokemon stats. That's ridiculous. Do we really want that? I guess so. Well, let me try a different Pokemon then, because that's way too much information. What the hell? This is ridiculous. Can you like set like a limit to how many he's gonna print out? I kind of want to view this in the in JSON lint, but this is a ridiculous amount of output. Okay, I guess I can just pipe the output to a file, right? I think that's how it works. Clefairy. There we go. God, this is insane. Look at all this. How do they have so much data? Okay, let's use JSON lint here. Validate JSON. So we have abilities. We have is hidden, base experience, game indices. Oh, these are all. So a lot of this data is just not necessary, I think. Rarity, other moves. Wow. So, hey, let's add the catch command first. Do the simplest link first. Here we go. Catch name to catch description catch a Pokemon callback internal dot catch. Dude, I might be turning. I keep going back and forth between them. At times it seems useful, at other times it seems to be slowing me down. I guess I just need to get used to it, but I feel like a lot of the times I can see the use more than I can see the not use. I think it's just something I'm just gonna have to I need to get used to before just quitting on it entirely. So catch. CG, pass in the config, the previous boolean. Okay, so one thing I said in the last one is pass to the area name. I did not do that. I just put in the config. I think it's fine. Let's restart this time lapse. So we catch space. So if command.name is equal to catch set the Pokemon to be the user string, going to slice 1. I've heard that using a slice basically allows you to avoid index errors. It's just what AI told me. Maybe that's not correct, but so yeah, Pokemon is equal to going to 0. I'll be honest, I don't write the greatest code right now, but we all start somewhere. Expected Pokemon name. Let me add this to the config as in the weirdest location. I wanna dance, I don't wanna go home. How is that? It's not a byte value. Oh, user string slice, that's fine. Yeah. No, I didn't define the function correctly. I know. So first we need to set like desired Pokemon equal to cfg.pokemon. Let's look at this file. Okay, and then we also need the struct. So I know we can use this generate new. Yeah, this struct is gonna be massive though. Like holy cow. Do we actually need all this stuff? I don't think so. Let me see how they did their what's it called, Explorer command. If I can find where they define the struct. None of these are struct. Oh no, wow. Okay, so yeah. So they have in a separate file. The way I write code that is pretty sloppy is I have it all in one file. So yeah, I assume you do actually need the entire struct defined. Otherwise, it's going to try and assign something that doesn't exist. Now, does every single one of them have all the generations in there? Like, that just sounds insane. Generation 2 keys. A generation version. I mean, the other one was also absurdly long, so maybe they all do have every single generation. I guess we're just going to have some faith here. That's crazy, man. That's literally about file like 300 lines. Okay. Type. Let's see. Pokemon information. So we need to initialize this. Current Pokemon information. Information struct. Okay. Then we need to run the HTTP call. Now the URL is going to be different. Yeah, we have that base URL, right? So we can say URL, do the base URL plus, I believe it's /Pokemon. I'm on a code, wanna dance, I don't wanna go home. Teach, I'm on a code, wanna dance, I don't wanna go home. Teach, wanna code, wanna dance, I don't wanna go home. Wanna teach. I guess we don't need this actually. Wanna dance, I don't wanna go home. Get based on the URL. If error is not equal to nil. I wanna be teach. I wanna go. I wanna dance. I don't wanna go home. I wanna be teach. I wanna go. I wanna dance. I don't wanna go home. I've been liking Go a little bit more now that I'm in like the Go environment, right? For writing APIs and to HTTP. It's definitely made for backend stuff, so I would give Go that. But in general, I do not like the language. I think it's weird that the variable names after the variable types after the name, the complete opposite of C. And C was my first language, so I don't really appreciate that decision. But overall, it's a pretty good language, obviously, because other people really enjoy it. I just have not really enjoyed it that much until now. It's pretty good now. Yes, I must import net/http. What the hell? Why just get rid of my? Why is it's in there? I'm using HTTP. Oh, it's not get. There we go. I wanna dance, I don't wanna go home. Begins. So you would do JSON.unmarshal the bytes data from the body from the IO read function into our struct, the pointer to our struct of current Pokemon information. Error is not equal to nil. Log.fatal error. Okay, so what do we actually need for this? We need some other things actually. We need the base experience to determine the chance of catching. Yeah, for right now, I'm not going to. I'm not going to write the actual code that's needed because I want to go to bed. So, so what is this? We have an ability struct, a form struct, or array of structs actually, slice of structs, game indices. So I just want to print out. I'm just going to print out the base experience. So I just need to do fnt.println. I'm going to say something like fg.pokemon plus Pikachu's base experience is the following. It's going to come from current Pokemon information dot abilities, or no, just dot base experience, right? Yeah, it's an int, so we need to typecast it. How do you type? Is this a string? Is that you typecast? Like Python? Okay. Is a string of one rune, not a string of digits. Do you need to use a slice of a string? Okay, I guess the other way you can do this is just use printf, right? So just do %s is base experience is %d, and then say cfg.pokemon is going to be the %f. There we go. Okay, so let's try and run this and see what happens. Let's clear this. It's probably gonna break, but that's coding for you, right? Why is that bar there? It's so weird. Why is it? Oh, that's why it wasn't even clear. It's not actually clearing the console. That's strange. Okay, so what's the command? Command is catch. Say catch Pikachu. Does it matter if it's 112? Question is that actually correct? Okay, we know Clefairy's is 113. So let's just do catch Clefairy. Okay, that's correct. So yeah, that looks good. Say catch Gengar. Let's see if doing a capital actually works. It does actually work. The bold, what is this? Does this tell you? It doesn't tell me anything. Not sure how to confirm this is the correct amount. I guess I would just have to. I have to run the same curl, right? Just pipe it to Ganger file. Yeah, base experience 225. So yeah, that basic test is working. The API call is working, no bugs, but I will finish this later probably. But thank you guys for watching. See you all in the next one. Stay strong, keep grinding, keep on going, never give up. Consistency is the only thing that matters at the end of the day, so don't give up. That's my saying. Slow and steady wins the race. That's another one of my sayings. Well, it's actually not mine. I stole it from the tortoise and the hare, but it's a pretty nice saying, and you should take into account in your own life. So, thank you guys for watching. See you all in the next video.